Well, hello guys and welcome to Mr. Web Reviews, and today we are going to review the EasyBook theme, which is a complete hotel and tour booking for WordPress. So if you're looking to build a website like booking.com or TripAdvisors, then this might be the ideal choice for you because it looks absolutely fantastic and extremely professional as well, and you are guaranteed to make a very strong first impression indeed. Now again, EasyBook is a hotel booking directory and listing for WordPress that will help you to create, manage and monetize as well a local or international directory site. So let's wait no further and let's dive right into it. So today we're going to review the EasyBook hotel and tour booking WordPress theme, and the cost of this theme is $60 US. So they call this a theme, but it's all built in with the booking system. So you buy this, it's a one-off fee, and once you have this, you have both the theme and all the plugins required to run a booking system. So if we scroll down here, we see there are different multiple booking types with calendar. So you can book a tour, an event, a rental. So if you have car rentals in the area, restaurant, and the hotel itself, of course. So these are the usuals when you book a hotel. If people book hotel, they want to wander about and visit the city or town where they are. So they might be looking for event and tours and car rentals as well, and grab a bite to eat as well. So for restaurant. So this is an all-in system. And they also offer, as you can see here, a mobile app that is available at a small extra cost. So if you have a successful website and decided to create an app from it, you can link it directly to this app. And if I click on this, you can see it's $49 US as well. So let's review this now. So let's go and install this on a fresh WordPress installation. Welcome to our WordPress dashboard. This theme requires WooCommerce to be installed. So what we're going to do first is head for the plugin section and add new. So we're going to delete these. We don't need them first. Let's get rid of them. So fresh installation. So add new plugin. And we want to look for WooCommerce. And we're going to install WooCommerce now. So it is now installed, so we can activate it now. So just click activate. And there we go, all set now. We're not going to configure WooCommerce now. I'll just leave a link in the description below where you can watch another video of mine where I explain how to configure WooCommerce properly. So I'm just going to skip this for now and then continue. And now that we have our WooCommerce installed, we can install our theme. So we go into Appearance, Themes, and add new. And now we're going to select Upload Theme and choose File. And this is the file that you will get from Envato Market once you've gone through the checkout process and downloaded it. So this is an archive file, so you have to extract it first. So if you right click on it on Windows operating system, you can click extract here, sorry. And you can see we are now presented with a series of different files and folders. So the file you want to select is this one here, easybook.zip. So this is the file we need for this theme installation, and click open and then install now. So it's going to take a few seconds to install. So it's unpacking the package, and there you go, the theme is installed successfully. And after that, you should not forget to activate the theme. Activate it. Let's have a quick look at what our website looks like. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. And there you go. So there's nothing yet at the moment. We can see there are the colors are set already, but there's no content. So what we need to do now is to import the data. And for that, we go back to our WordPress dashboard, and then we go into Appearance, Themes, and we're going to click on Theme Details. And as you can see here, there's a button at the bottom that says Import Demo Data, and we click on this. And we're ready now to import. It's just as they say, it's a one-click demo import. So all we have to do is simply click on this. And now it says importing, please wait. So it's going to take a moment to do that. You know, it might take a few either seconds or minutes depending on how fast your internet connection is. There you go, we're all done now. As you can see, that's it, all done. So the demo import has finished. Please check your page and make sure that everything is imported correctly. So let's have a quick look at our website now. So we go back to our website and refresh. And as you can see, it looks absolutely stunning and very professional indeed. So immediately here you have the search box, so you can type in a hotel name or a city, the date you want to book your hotel and your stay, how many persons. Just below that you have the popular destinations, so you can have all the different cities and how many hotels are available in those places. Your visitors can click on all to explore all the cities as well. So recently added hotels, so you can display your latest added hotels right here. Most popular hotel as well, why choose us. And if you decide to go ahead with the app, you can advertise it here immediately. So download for iPhone, download for Android, and then a few testimonials. And then like I suppose like on TripAdvisor, you can have your own tips and articles when people travel the world, do's and don'ts. And then just in one click and can work back to the top. And it's multilingual as well. Let's scroll down and let's click on this one here, Rome. And as you can see, we're having an issue here with Google Maps. So this is the first thing we need to take care of, is to install the Google Map API. So let's do that now. So from our WordPress dashboard, we scroll down, we go into settings, and you can see here there's an EasyBook add-ons. So we click on that now. And from here we can access all the settings for this theme and plugin. So we're going to click on Google Map right here. One thing I noticed with this EasyBook plugin is that they offer you an option, an alternative to use EasyBook Maps. So if you don't want to use Google Map API, if you're not comfortable with this, because it's not that easy to configure, maybe you don't have a Google account, then you can tick this box, scroll down, save changes. And I'm going to show you now here on our website what it looks like. It will display a map indeed, but this is not Google Maps. So some of the features might not be available the same way it would be with Google Maps. And most people, if you're using this on a phone, if you have Google Maps, you can click on them and get directions immediately. So I would highly advise you to install Google Maps instead. So we're going to do this now. But if you're not comfortable with installing Google Maps, you can leave it as is. It will work anyways. So let's go back to this panel now and let's install the Google Map API. For that, we need to disable this one instead. Save again. And as you can see here, to get your Google Map API key, you can follow this link. So just click on that. It will open a new tab for you. And from here, you want to go to step number 1. So we want to go to the project selector page. And then after that, we'll create new credentials and create our API key. So let's go ahead with this first. So let's click on that. Now, if like me, you already have a few projects on the Google platform, you'll be presented with your current project. Otherwise, you'll go straight to the new project page, which looks like this. So I'm going to create a new project now, just to show you what it will look like if you have no projects yet created. So create a new project, and this is what you will see. Once you click on this, you'll be redirected straight to this page. So from here, you can type in the name of your API key so you can easily recognize it. So let's say hotel booking system, and then you click create. I'm not going to create it myself here because I've created already just before. So if you click create, you'll go to the next screen. So you'll see a screen like this, and from here you click create credentials, and then you click API key. So I'm not going to do this now myself because I've created one already. But once you create this, you'll see an additional line like this one here with a warning sign similar to this one. It won't be green at that stage, so it will be orange. And then you click on the small pencil here. And you will have to set restrictions. So when you start off, there are no restrictions. And don't restrict key. So those two will be ticked off at that stage, just like that. So what we want to do is to basically add HTTP referrer. So below HTTP referrers here, you want to add those two lines. So the first one is star.yourdomainname.com. So star.yourdomainname.com. And then the second one you add is star.yourdomainname.com/star. And in here, for the API restrictions, you click restrict key, and you're going to select among this list, you select maps JavaScript API. And then you click save. So please bear in mind that it can take up to 5 minutes for the settings to take effect. But once it's up and running, so just be patient, 5 minutes, and you'll be fine. So then you click save. And then you'll be redirected back to your credentials panel. And from here, you just copy your key, go back to your WordPress installation, paste it in here, and then save changes. Now let's see what it looks like on our website if we refresh. And as you can see, now we have the same location as before, except now it is Google Map itself, which is much more detailed indeed. And now that we have our maps working, and let's go back to our WordPress installation and see how we can configure all this. So I can close this now. Close this one as well, and then here we are back to our WordPress installation and see all the details. So all these tabs here with the blue background are related to the booking system, and as you can see, we have listing types, we have EasyBook listings, we have rooms, plans, subscriptions, invoices, bookings, messages, claims, listing withdrawals, ads, coupons, members, and templates. So we're going to go through all of these one by one and show you what's in there. Our first tab is listing types. So let's click on that. And as you can see here, we have cars, event, hotel room, restaurant, and tour. So in other words, another word for types is maybe categories, listing categories. So if we go to our website, we can click on listing here and then bookings. And let's have a look at, you have all these different types of pages, display types and layout. So we have rooms, rental, tour, and events. So let's click on rooms. So if you click on room, you'll be presented with this page. So you can have the rating based on the amount of people. You can have the details, the address, and all that. If you see here, you have map, so you can see visually where it is located. You have the price, obviously, average per night. So from here, you can either scroll all the way down and have access to all the details, which is pretty convenient, including similar listing. Now, if you want to stay on top, it's very nicely done actually, because you can click on simply click on gallery, and now we have a sticky header which is not going to move, and it's going to scroll down for us automatically, and it will stop at the section, the precise section we're interested in. So if I'm looking for gallery, there you go, I'm presented with the pictures. If I want to see the reviews, go straight to the bottom where the reviews are located. So it's nicely done, to be honest. And picture gallery, let me show you what it looks like. So if I was to click on the first picture here, then I can go to the next picture, and so on. So I can either click on the X to X out of that page, or click anywhere around the, oh no, I have to click on this. So that's for our rooms. Now let's see if we click on tour. We have our city tour now. So again, the same principle applies here, about the same layout. You have the rating and the reviews, contact details, location, etc. The average price. Now if you click on the map, you can see where it's located. And here are the details of this tour. So you have the duration, what type of tour is it? Is it walking? Is it by bus, etc.? How many people are allowed? Is it available in multi-languages? You can go and visit their own website if you wanted to, or you can book it from here anyways, you know. And then again, the pictures, the details, day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. And again, you have similar listing here, and finally the reviews. This is our layout. So as you can see here, let's go back to the top with our background image, which is this. This is our background image. Just underneath it, we have the listing scroll nav bar, which is this one. There's the listing scroll nav bar. That's what it's called. And then if you look here by the side, we have the general booking. And that's the first thing we're going to see here is instant booking. And then we have contact information. So this is the widget contact. And then scroll down, we have a price range. This is price range, and so on. So let's say if I wanted to have the price range before the contact information. So this one here, what I would do is just grab it, drag and drop, and then we save. And if I refresh, I now have the price range are above the contact information. So this is how you actually customize each and every type of listing that you have on your website. And we can also set filters. So just click on this. So this is the filter for our listing. You can have the filter for the hero section and the filter that goes on to your header. So the one in the listing, let me show you now. If you go back here, so we are here in the city tour. So we can see here city tour, and it's part of the tour. So if we go back to the main tour listing page, we are presented with a search box. And this search box is this in the back end. So we have this one says category, destination, date in and out. So you can see we have category, destination, date in and out. Just below that we have rooms, adult, children. So this is rooms, adult and children. And then price range, search. Price range, search And if you scroll down, you can see we have more things here. And this is if you click on the more option. These are our additional facilities and star rating, filter by rating and by facilities. So this is again how you configure each and every filter that you want to apply on your website. And then we have our cards here. So a card basically is, let me show you on the home page. So there you go. So these are cards basically. So if you scroll from one to the other, it's a nice way of displaying your listing, all the different hotels in a nice manner. So all the information is here concise in just one spot. So I'll just show you from the back end what it looks like. So we have author info, price, background image and rating. And as you can see here, we have the author and then followed by price, sale, so the sale, and then image, background image and rating, background image and the rating. So that's the rating just there. And then underneath it, we have the name of the hotel and the address. So listing title and address indeed. And then we have content and facilities. As you can see, that's the content and facilities, air condition, hotel, shuttle, breakfast, and so on. And finally, we have the price, average price and option list. And as you can see, we have the average price and the option list. So this is how you configure the cards. Let's go to our second tab now, which is EasyBook listings. And in our listing, basically, these are all the hotels, restaurants, cars, car rentals, places and tours, etc. This is where we're going to list everything one by one. So in here, as you can see, there is also a listing categories, which might seem a bit confusing based on the fact that we just had the listing types here, which have the exact same names. So I was just wondering myself as I was test running it, what's the difference between listing types and categories based on their documentation, which I'm going to show you here. Let me make it a bit broader. So what's the difference between a listing type and a category? So categories, on the other hand, are just a field, basically a simple filter which can be used to filter listings to a specific listing type. They don't have any other purpose or feature other than filtering your content. So based on this, please be aware that if you create an event category, cars, restaurant and tour, both of them will have to be created in both listing types and EasyBook listings. You'll have to duplicate each and every categories twice, but I suppose you won't have hundreds of categories, only 3, 4 or 5 maybe, so it should involve too much work. So let's see how we can create a new listing or modify others. So let's open an existing one that's there. So let's say the Golden Plaza here. Let's click on that. So the Golden Plaza, location England, London, and it's a Hotel 2 category here. So let's click on this. And here we have all our fields to customize our listing. So we have the title. So that's the name of the hotel. Description about the hotel, and then we have a location. So you type in the address, Google Maps will reflect automatically, longitude, latitude, the email address, a phone number, a website possibly, and then you have all the facts. So you'd like to input here maybe how many rooms you have, how many customers you're receiving a year, distance to city center, you have a restaurant inside the hotel, and so on. And then you have a image gallery, obviously, all the pictures. You have a few details options. You can add frequently asked questions as well. There's none here at the moment. Available dates, you can tweak this here, unlock this month. Let's make it available or lock it. and then additional services and so on. And then in here by the side you can have an expiry for your listing. If you wanted to list only, let's say the hotel is only open during the holiday season, or only during between May and October, let's say, you could have this here, the usual publish and all that. So you select your category, so it could be in hotels, and then you have all the features. I'm going to show you how to set up those features as well, and then you can select what features are available. So if you have air conditioned, airport shuttle, breakfast, elevator, free parking, Wi-Fi, minibar, etc., etc. Smoker, non-smoker, wheelchair access, and then you have the locations. I'm going to show you how to set up the locations as well, and the listing tags, and your main picture. So that this is the featured picture. So this is the main picture that people will see, and then you have the other pictures. As I said, you have the gallery image, which are additional pictures to this one, but this is the first picture they'll see on any listing. Let's have a look at our features and locations. So features here. So this is where you can add all the features available for hotels. These are the most common ones, but if you want to remove some or add some, this is where you'll do that. I don't know, let's say you're in a nice sunny country and you have an open balcony. Why not? And you can add this, add a new feature, and now we have an open balcony. I believe you can have pictures added to it as well. So you can see here there's an icon. So this is a snowflake. So if we go back now to our listing features, let's add our own picture to the open balcony. So let's open this. And we're going to place a new picture here. So what we want to do is to open a font. Just look on Google for font awesome. Awesome. Font awesome. So you just open that, click on this, and then click on icon here. And then, yeah, I didn't think they had balcony. Well, if you go outside, you'll see the sun. So let's use the sun for now. So click on this. And this is the code here. So this is copied, but we only want the code itself, not everything else. So I'm just going to highlight this, Control C, and now I'm going to paste it here, Control V. There you go. So now you can see the icon is here, and I'm going to update this. There you go. Now you have beautiful sun. And let's go back to our listing. So EasyBook listing. And if I go back to our, let's say the gold plaza again, and I'll make sure it is ticked, open balcony, ticked, yes, update. And finally we have our locations. And in here is where you're going to list all the locations one by one. So you have England, London, so you could have England, and then you get London, Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, and so on and so on. And France is the same. You can have break it down in different areas. Same for Italy and so on. So this is it basically. And then you have your tags. Yeah, one last thing here, the tags. So tags basically is when people type in a keyword and they'll find you or find a listing thanks to that. Then our next tab is listing rooms. So let's click on this. So in here is where you have all the different types of rooms. So you can have deluxe single room, standard family room, superior double room, and so on and so on. So just to show you from the front end what it's like. So you have your hotel listing here, and in the hotel you have obviously different types of room that you can book at different price range as well. So these are our room listing. So let's see what are the features, listing features. And again, you can create features here, and these are the features. So you could have the television inside, bedroom, balcony, non-smoker, minibar, Wi-Fi, and so on and so on. And to create a new room, just click on add a new room, and you have a blank canvas here to work from. So let me just open one to show you now what's inside. So let's open this one, for instance. And once it's filled in, you have basically the name, the description, all the features, and the featured picture, and that's basically it. And then you click update, and that's your room done. And then let me show you what it looks like from the front end on the website itself. If you load that page, this is what the visitors will see. So very nice indeed. Then we have our author plans and author subscriptions. So basically, just let me show you here from the front end. You have the add listing with the plus. Is because this website, this listing allows others to actually upload listings themselves. So let's click on author plans. And you can see here with the free plan, the basic one and the extended one, and there's a cost attached to them. So the free one obviously is $0 US, $49 US for the basic, and 99. And let's click on the extended one just to see what's in there. There you go. So you have your description here, so you can let your visitors know what this plan applies to. So unlimited listings, lifetime availability, featured in the search result, and 24/7 support. So what type of listing does this apply to? You have, for instance, restaurant, cars, event, and hotel rooms. Sorry. So you can add a subtitle as well. What's the price? What's the value of this package? What's the period attached to it? So is it days, weeks, months, or years? You can select the intervals. So interval basically is numbers of period value after which the listing will expire. Yes, or no expiry altogether, so it will run forever. Do you offer a yearly price reduction? Yeah, if someone subscribes to a full year, so 99 times 12, so it would be roughly $1,200 dollars. Do you offer a discount? You could offer maybe 20% discount or 15% discount for a full year subscription. The author fee, 5%, 0 to 100%. That's up to you. You set that up the way you want it. And then we have a listing submission limit. So do you want to set a limit for people who have this type of subscription? But usually it says here unlimited listing. So normally you would tick this one here, so it is unlimited. And then you should save always, update when you've finished. And that's your plan done. And the author subscription tab in here, you'll have everything, all your subscriptions will be here. They'll all be recorded here. So if someone subscribed to any of those plans, author plans, this becomes a subscription, obviously, you know, and all your subscriptions will be here, and you can have a clear overview of all your subscriptions all at once. And let me show you what it looks like from the front end. So on top here, you have add listing with a plus. So if I was a registered user, so if I was an author and I have a valid plan, so all I can do is just from there is just click on plus. And as you can see, I have my own admin panel with all my listings. So this is my dashboard, and it says that I have 23 listings at the moment, 0 bookings and 40 comments. And I can add a new listing. I can go into my chats. So this is the inbox, chat box. If I was to chat with the other users, these are my listings. As you can see, I have all these. And because I'm the admin, obviously, all these in the demo are created by myself. So that's why you can see them all here. But if you were a hotel, you only have things related to your hotel, obviously. And restaurants and maybe car rentals around your area. And then we have the bookings tabs. So here we have no bookings at the moment, but if someone wants to book a room or car rental or restaurant nearby via your listing, you'll have it be recorded here. The same with comments, withdrawals, list, ad, and invoices. All will be here again on the same admin panel from your user site. And underneath here you have listing invoices, listing bookings, listing messages, and listing claims. So these are all your managers tabs, all your administrative tabs, where you'll manage all your transactions basically. So in the invoices, basically, if someone contracts one of those plans, an invoice will be issued to them and you'll get a copy here. If someone books a room or an event or a car rental, whatever, they receive a confirmation email and you'll get the booking here as well, a confirmation in your listing bookings. And the same with messages and claims. Then we have the listing ads and listing coupons. So this is all about promotion and advertising. So if we click on listing ads, the principle is the same again and applies throughout the whole website. So you can add different packages. So let's say if we add an ad package, what sort of ads can someone run? Well, we have all positions, category page, listing search, and listing sidebar. So if I click on all positions here, just to show you all the available positions. So we have the sidebar. So if we go in here and click on any item, let's say open this one. So the sidebar basically is right here. So if you were to add one of those sections, an ad section onto your page, the ads will be displaying here. And it's the same with the other. So you have the listing archive, listing category, listing search, Elementor listing slider, Elementor listing grid. You can set a price and the period. So it would be maybe $100 per year. And yeah, the ad interval. So it will expire every year. And that's basically it, yeah. And for the coupons, it works out the same way. So if you wanted to create a new coupon code, just click on add new coupon. And then you'll have the coupon code. So let's say you can, let me show you here. You have city tour, for instance. So you can select for city tours only. So you have city tour 20, and then gives you 20% off on your local city tour. And what type of discount is it? So is it a percentage discount, which is the case, yes, or is it a fixed card discount? So in our case here, because we give 20% off, we're going to select a percentage discount. What's the amount? Again, 20%. Coupon quantity. So do you want to make it available to, let's say, the first 1,000 people going onto your website? Maybe. Or is it unlimited? If it's unlimited, just leave it as is. And do you want to set an expiry? So let's say from now until such and such date. And you can do this. Once you finish, simply publish. And now if we go back into the listing coupons, you can see we now have a city tour 20. And if someone wants to proceed and go ahead with the booking of a city tour and they use that coupon code at checkout, they'll get 20% off. Now, based on the documentation provided, you can use Elementor as well. So Elementor is a page builder for WordPress. And as it says here, it will save you tons of time working on the site content. Now you'll be able to create complex layouts within minutes. So it's a great time saver indeed. So I'm going to show you how to actually enable Elementor for all these different aspects of your website. So you go into Elementor, settings, And as you can see here, products and listing, rooms, members, and AZP template, all these are part of our plugin here. So we're going to enable all these, enable, and then save. And from now on, you'll be able to use Elementor as a page builder with all of these. And finally, let me show you all the different settings. So this is in the settings section. So settings, and then EasyBook add-ons. So if you click on this, this is where all your settings are located in the one place. And this is where you can configure and customize literally every options in every aspect of your website to make it your own. So starting from all the general stuff like currency, how do you want to display your currency, and you have your tax rate and service fee, etc. You can tweak everything related to your searches, listings, how do you want to display your listing, the order, sort order, listing per page, same with the ads on your single page, Google Maps. So we've done that already. And then you have payments, obviously, you know, this is very important indeed. So what sort of payment can they process? So we have PayPal, we have Stripe, next one is PayFast, we have Skrill, and that's it at the moment. These are the main ones anyways, you know, you're not going to need more than that. Then you can configure everything about your emails, the widgets, if you put your website in maintenance mode, and then you have all the advanced features and options as well. So there you go. Now it might seem a bit daunting at first because there's so many different options, but like every piece of software, every plugin, every theme you're going to use, every website basically, it's going to take you a while to get used to all the features. But the more you use it, the more you get familiar with it, and the easier you will get, obviously, you know. Now they provide a nice documentation, a help guide with it, on which you can always count on. If you don't understand something, just go back to it and look for more information. So it's very detailed indeed. So they provide everything from installation to uploading your demo, how to set up your menu bar, sidebar, widgets, the advanced settings, author, membership, listing type and listings, bookings, and so on and so on. So let's say there's something you'd like to know about the author. Just you have a search box as well. So search, and it will return all these results. So let's say you're interested, oh, what's that about? Register as author. Click on this, and here they even use pictures, you know, to help you visualize the context. Now everything related to changing your logo, your menu bar, the colors, maybe everything like this is the usual as in WordPress. So you just simply click on appearance, customize, and here you have access to all these settings. So the site identity is where you would upload your logo or change your site title, and it will reflect here. So you can either upload a logo or change the name. It's up to you. So you could have yourname.com, and if I type in yourname.com, then you have yourname.com now instead of what it was before. What was it? EasyBook Hotel. There you go. It's a bit different now, and it's the same with the menu, the widgets, the homepage settings, general options. You can have the header options. What else do we have now? The colors and fonts, obviously, you know. So here you can tweak all the colors of your website. And then we have the footer options. So what do you want to display in your footer section? So it's all here basically. So this is how you tweak and change the layout, the generic layout of your website, how you personalize it and make it your own using different colors to match your own company, I suppose, color scheme. And finally, I'm going to show you how to change the different pages. So you have About Us, Contact Page, Help Center, Pricing Table, Coming Soon, and Maintenance Page. So these are all internal pages that you might want to use. And for that, you go back to your WordPress dashboard and you go into Pages. And then you can see here we have an About page. So let me click on this page here, About. So this is what our About Us page looks like at the moment. But now again, feel free to tweak this around and make it your own. So how do you do that? If you hover on top of those pages, again, you can see Edit with Elementor. So Elementor is our page builder. If you click on that, it will then open up your page. And as always, with Elementor, the page is made out of different sections. So every time you see those three things on top, this is a section basically. If you scroll down, this is another section, and so on and so on. And each section is made out of different elements, as you can see. So if you click on this one is a pop-up video element. This is a title, and this is text. So all you have to do basically is just click on that, type your own text here, and there you go. It's as simple as that. And this is how you can change things. Now you can move things up and down as well, the different sections, you can move them around. So if I would rather have those 4 sections here straight on top, it's just how you do it. Then you can update. And if I go on our website now and refresh, you can see that these 4 counters here are right on top. Now clearly the same principle applies for all the pages. So it's the same for your contact page. You can edit your page in the page section. So let me quickly X out of this. There you go. So we're back here. You can open the contact page. I'm just going to open this in another tab. So this is what our contact page looks like at the moment. So you have all the contact details right here. So the address, phone number, email address, website, and your social media, and then the map at the back. So just how do you change this? Again, well, you click on this. So this is our section here, and you just go and change your details here. So now instead of, I'm just going to change the phone number for now. So let's say 001 123 456 789. If I click update and I'll refresh, there you go. We have new number 001 123 456 789. And then you can change the rest of the content. You can add sections as well, obviously. You know, if you want to add something else, maybe you would like to add an inner section, and in that section you'd like to add maybe a video, and next to it maybe some text, and maybe a heading as well right on top. And now you can easily customize this yourself. So if you click here, you could have, this is my personal heading, and then in here you can type some text here, and then you save this. Then if you go back to your contact page, as you can see, we now have this section here that contains a video, a heading, and a text. And finally, let me show you the different layouts available to you. So you can have different home page already. So this is our usual page, the one we've used for this tutorial, this review. So one single picture in the background, but you could have a video playing in the background. So let me show you this. There you go. So now you have a video in the background. You could have a slideshow. So a slideshow basically is different pictures, not just the one. So you have one picture and then another one in the background and so on, and they'll keep sliding from one to the other. So it's a lazy load, which is much better, less disturbing, less distracting, let's put it this way. Very nice indeed. You can have a map if you prefer. So this is our map now with all the different locations straight on it. Or you could have a slider. Now a slider is the same as the slideshow, except that it is manual, sorry. So you have to click on it to go from one to the other. So let's go back to our generic home page. And then for the listings is the same. We have different options. So you have the column map. So basically your screen is divided in half. You have your search on top, the results here underneath, and you can visualize immediately where it's located on the map. You have a full width map. So there you go, as the name indicates, it's full width. And then you have your search here, which is simplified in this case. Your results right here at the bottom, and you have additional search features here to narrow down your searches right here. And then we have without map. Maybe you would prefer not to display a map altogether, so this is just our heading, conventional heading with the results underneath. And that's basically it. Yeah, that's all for now. Now let me show you the different single pages, so you can have them with a video background. So just like that. So it looks amazing actually, doesn't it? So very nice indeed. And then you could have carousel. So here basically your visitors can scroll left to right or right to left, which is very nice because they can visualize immediately where they're going, and it's very interactive and very appealing indeed. And then you have the hidden header. And our hidden header basically is no header. You're straight into the content of the page with your interactive menu here on top. And finally, we have our news page, which is basically another name for blog. So if you're in the blogging mood or want to upload articles or tips on advice on how to travel, how to book your hotel, and so on and so on, you could upload them here. So that's your blog section. So there you go, guys. That's all about EasyBook. As you can see, it's a very comprehensive theme that offers loads of options. So let's look at our pros and cons for this theme. Okay, on the pro side, I would say that it looks very professional, no doubt about it. The theme is flexible too. You can easily customize everything. It's ready for you to turn into an app as well, and this to me alone is a massive plus because let's face it, we all looking things up on the go now. So if you make an app available to your visitors, this will greatly increase your chances of success as well. Now on the cons, now I would say basically is the sheer size of the configuration that needs to be done to get it right. If you remember, for the listing types alone, we had 6 sections to configure. We had general, fields, single, cards, filters, and finally advanced. And when the interface is well presented and user-friendly with a simple drag and drop, it might seem a little daunting at first, especially if you're not too familiar with the interface. But again, as mentioned before, it's just a matter of fiddling around for a while and getting to know each sections well. Having said that, I'm going to give this theme a solid 8.5 out of 10. Yes, because let's face it, it is so well designed and fully customizable too. So there you go, guys. That's all for today. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please consider subscribing to this channel and don't forget to hit the bell so you won't miss a single update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.